Play. Love 15. Love 30.
Nice penetrating drive there from Capriati. Seles wasn't all that far away, but the depth and speed beat her. That's the shot that does the real damage, I think. That's the two-hander that she can angle across court, the backhand two-hander. You could call that a backhand side, I guess, being left-handed with the serve. But this is the shot. See the angle she gets there? That's what does so much damage for her. Well, first break point, and it's the opening game here. Seles was really just hanging on right throughout this rally.
Oh dear, what a volley to miss on break point. Set the point up well, plenty of court to hit the ball.
Well, it was a replay of the last shot. She made it easily. The same thing, a drive volley. Just a slight bit more pressure because it was a break point.
Gets another one.
Capriati.
Well, they've started off at a pretty fast and furious rate here.
They have 3 sets of this, they'd earn their money today, wouldn't they?
They would.
She's missed it, and that's the break. So Capriati out of the blocks quickly, breaking Seles in the opening game of the match. Yes, that's good.
Gee, she's pushing Seles all over the court in this early stages of the match. Dad likes that.
15 love.
Well, that's obviously the game plan. Work Monica around, test her out. And on did the same tour on Sunday. Seles ultimately came through.
And that's that shot she loves. Takes it early on the two-handed backhand side. And gets an angled backhand.
I must say, though, Capriati looking very sharp today.
Good serve there. Gets just a short return. And they thought of just playing it back safely. I think this would be really good if it was a tight, tough contest. We haven't seen that many, Peter, have we, in the women's side of the draw?
No, prompting many discussions about equal prize money, Alan. I'm sure you've got your own ideas. Oh, she's missed that too.
30-40.
So a breakback opportunity for Seles.
There's Monica's mum. Oh, what a
Oh, I
pickup.
think that's in, yes.
Yeah. On the back foot, falling away there. That was a tough shot that she controlled well. I think that was really surprised Seles.
Yes, quite often in the women's draw, and it's not just this year, the matches involving the seeds go through pretty quickly early in the tournament.
It was interesting there, Seles not moving back to the centre of the court after she returned that ball. Let's watch her here. Stays too close to that forehand corner where she returned from and left a huge gap. Bad ball toss there.
Yeah.
Had to chase it. And that's one of the problems with her game. When she does get a little tight, as everybody does, her ball toss gets a bit wayward and she can serve a few doubles.
Oh, she did well there, Capriati. Terrific. I didn't think she was going to get that.
Capriati.
And when she gets there, she plays a pretty well controlled shot into the corner.
A well-constructed point for the game. Good comeback by her.
Capriati leads 2 games to love.
Oh, this is really a great start for her, and a good change up there with that little slice, low and short, and exposes that cross court for her. But she's really pushing Seles all over the court in these first 2 games.
Missed it.
Love 15.
Yes, we saw a terrific match last night. A little bit of a replay of it a little while back. Venus Williams and Emily Mauresmo. They really hit the covers off the ball. This one looks pretty competitive as well. Capriati on top early. Well, twice she's shown a yard to us, and Seles.
Love 30.
Well, you've got to be careful, haven't you, with the drop shot. See, she's too far back, has to hit it too high. It therefore bounces up too high. And an easy put away for Capriati.
Up to the quarterfinals, Alan. Have you thought about your likely winner in the women's?
Well, I thought it was going to be Venus Williams, actually.
You're sticking with that?
Well, I don't think she's playing as well as I think she can.
No, Mauresmo tested it.
Yeah, well, last year Williams was unbelievable and clearly the world's best player, even though the rankings didn't say so.
Missed the forehand. No, many thought that Williams' effort winning 2 Grand Slams should have seen her number 1. Hingis didn't win a Grand Slam and was number 1. Won more tournaments, but not one of the majors.
She was rewarded for consistency, wasn't she? Which is the way the ranking system works.
Jannik Sinner.
So Seles gets on the scoreboard. 2 games to 1. Capriati leads in the opening set.
Capriati leads 2 games to 1. 15 love.
Well, it's interesting this because it's usually Seles that's standing mid-court and directing traffic. Sort of like that point, but she hasn't been able to control the rallies as much as she would like so far. Easy put away here after that drive.
Oh. In the Grand Slam, Seles leads 5-love. I gave you their head-to-head overall before, 7-3 in favour of Seles. But Capriati yet to beat her at Grand Slam level.
Pretty telling stat, that one.
Mm. Nothing wrong with that.
Capriati leads 3 games to 1.
I think this is good tactics of Capriati. She's trying to be the aggressive player. She knows that Monica likes to push the opponents around, so she's trying to get the first good hit in the rally and take advantage of Seles' lack of mobility. Got it.
On the paint.
Well, this is what happens if you don't do too much with the return. That's the favoured one.
And that time she did have an errant ball toss and decided to do it again. Last time these two played was at the US Open last year, round of 16. Seles won that in straight sets, 6-3, 6-4. They met at the US Open the year before that too. Similar score, 6-4, 6-3.
40-15.
See, that's some shot forced back well behind the baseline and off the back foot. Very hard to time the ball as cleanly as that when you're on the back foot.
Well, she's hit 10 winners to 4 so far, Capriati, and 4 on the forehand side.
And might have been better off trying to, it's not a favoured shot, but a little one-handed slice there because he was really stretched very low here on that two-hander.
Second serve. Advantage Capriati.
So a point for a double break to Capriati.
Just feeling the tension a little bit here, the pressure that Capriati is applying.
Deuce.
A pretty courageous second serve there, catching Capriati.
Monica Seles.
Well, she can't put her away in this game. She's made the front running. But Monica now gets a chance to get on the scoreboard again and come up to 2-3. That should do it. A struggle for Monica Seles on serve, but Jennifer Capriati maintaining her advantage in the first set, 3-2. She leads at Rod Laver Arena.
Love 15. Love 30.
A couple of forehand errors.
Okay, right on the line.
First ace.
It's good to see the players getting on with each point quickly too. Makes for a much better tennis match.
30-40.
Well, the double fault might hurt her. It's her second. That's out. And that's the break back to Monica Seles, squaring the first set at 3-all.
Well, she's had to work very hard to be at 3-all in this set. Got a little bit of help that game from Capriati. They two missed forehands to start the game, then the double fault at 30-all.
Unforced errors 10 to Capriati, 7 to Seles. 11 winners from Capriati, 4 to Seles.
That's a great shot, that, isn't it? You don't want to give her an angle on that backhand side.
15.
Because if you give her the angle and you don't win the point with it, even when she's stretched like that, she can hit it early enough, and that extra hand on the racket gives her the strength to produce a shot like that.
Yes, too good. Well constructed point from former number 1.
30-15.
Yeah, set it up with the serve initially. I was able to then come in after this heavy forehand and does a drive volley. Not a normal volley, natural volley really. She likes the drive volleys.
Looked out.
Either that or it caught the paint because it seemed to make a rush. Maybe it was just that it was such a good deep shot, but certainly was rushed.
And what's that wildlife in the background there, Alan? Is that a little bunny or something?
Koala.
Koala, is it?
Or a kangaroo, is it?
A kangaroo? Oh, forehand error. Made a couple of those early in the previous game. So he goes for the towel. This time a backhand error. So Seles gets a nose in front now in the first set. And after Capriati had the early break, Seles 4 games to 3.
You can see the momentum switch, hasn't she? She's
Sure
just
has.
gone off the boil a bit now, missing those forehands that she was making earlier.
Oh, great scrambling. Capriati coming out on top. The grunts are getting louder.
30-15.
Usually see Monica miss one by that distance.
No, but a nice cheap point. Capriati gets game point now to come up to 4-all. Oh, volley winner. Haven't seen too many of those.
And Seles doesn't even attempt to chase this. It's pretty much down the middle of the court. Not far from her, but I think she'd conceded the point there. Well, you have to admire the way she continues to go for her shots. She doesn't really care too much about the score. If the ball's in a position where she thinks she can hit a winner, she goes for it.
Good shot selection there because Capriati was about 2 metres behind the baseline. It didn't even have to be a brilliant drop shot.
Please switch off your mobile telephone.
And she gets there. Capriati could have made this, I think. She's there in time. Just doesn't quite get the angle right on the racket face.
Flat. First serve.
Gee,
Has she made it? Yes, I think she has. Called good. Capriati not entirely certain, but no overrule.
I thought she would have put that away. Capriati read it well, and then Seles comes up with that angle volley. Telling you just probably not to be too aggressive, just a bit impatient there. Just wait for the ball. Almost hit it too early.
No, I don't think much damage done on 40 love.
No.
And indeed that proves to be the case. Seles to the changeover, leading 5 games to 4.
Seles leads 5 games to 4.
Broke in the first game. Seles broke back in the 6th. Both have won 32 points so far in the match. Both have 13 unforced errors. Both have 4 backhand winners.
40 love.
And all adds up to about a scoreline 5-all coming up.
Looks that way. 40 love. So a couple of cheap points on a serve there to Capriati, for which she'll be thankful.
First love game. Not a bad time to produce it, this critical stage of the set. 5-all.
Right on the chalk or paint or whatever you like. Wasn't coming back.
Love 15.
Here they are pushing each other around from side to side. And when either player just gets the inkling of a shortish ball, they're really going for the winner.
Well, she was looking for a fault call.
I thought it might have been long. Yeah, I agree with you, Jen. Lynn Welsh doesn't, so she said it was further out than the range that the Cyclops actually measures. Let's see. Well,
Hard to
not
tell
far
that
out. Actually,
no.
if it was out, it was only just. But.
Oh, Seles was having second thoughts there.
Well, she's not having much luck with the lines in this game, is she?
No. They would have been ambitious around the net post. A couple of big points here, 5-all, 30-all.
And this is an important set, this one, given the rate at which they've played it. I mean, high pressure, hard hitting, really working each other around. This has been a tough set. It will extract a toll on somebody, this, I think.
Oh, just out.
Fortunately, it's not one of our hotter days, Pete, is it? It's a lovely day for tennis, actually.
Not yet. Was forecast to be 31. It's hard to tell when you're sitting up here with the air conditioning on.
It's very nice.
Tight game. Seles comes through okay. 6 games to 5. She leads now in the first set.
One well-known seed that lost here said she didn't want to make excuses and then listed 8.
Now, I know who you're talking about. People get sick of hearing that and reading it. Overcooked the forehand again.
A little late, just forced to rush the shot a little. That's what Seles can do to you. The ball's onto you in a flash.
15, 30 second serve, 5-6. So just needs to steady here. Oh, gee.
That was a pretty close call, too.
Set point.
Good example there, though. Seles was struggling in the rally, but midway through it, she was able to turn defence into attack.
Big first serve. Boy, did she need one, because she's only been serving at 49%.
Well, again, the first serve, forcing a shortish reply, and Capriati, full marks to her, courageously says, right, I'm going for this.
So saving the 2 set points, back to deuce.
Oh, that is sensational.
What a rally.
Well, you have to admire both players here, the way they went for their shots, full-blooded drives, until Seles just remarkably hits the line with that one.
Set point number 3 in the 12th game of the first set. Ooh, long.
Well, she was waiting for an out call, I think.
Well, to her credit, she kept playing. I thought the ball was clearly long, Alan.
Yes. Well, Capriati's had some close calls go against her, so I guess it's only justice that one goes for her. Couldn't get a bigger point, though, could you?
Point.
Oh, that is just, right on the line. Classical Seles, that. Jennifer just looking down to see if it left a mark. It wouldn't have, because it was right on the paint.
Fourth set point.
Right on it.
Oh, a loose return.
It was a bit weird for Monica to just sort of chip that ball there. Sort of negative sort of shot from her. Off a second serve.
Third deuce. Oh, remarkable.
So that's a shot she's had to adopt, a one-handed forehand. There's no way you could have picked this up with the two hands. And even it was a heck of a pick up one-handed.
Is that okay? It is. Monica looking for the call. Gee, who'd be a linesman in this match?
Well, they are just hitting the ball so hard and so close to the lines. And I mean, full marks to both of them. This is just courageous tennis.
She's going to have to save another one.
Well, it's hard to keep this level up, really.
She has saved another one. And can she get herself a game point? Oh dear, she can't. Seles with, I think it's set point number 7.
The crowd is just oohing and ahhing now at the brilliant shots of these two.
Great entertainment for the crowd.
Corner to corner. Brilliant shot making. And she just misses it again. Rather, she just can't believe it. Might have been caused by such a tough rally, the last one. She might have just been out of breath, as you see where that one missed by a couple of centimetres.
Oh, she was there.
Luckily, Capriati was able to get the ball low here off the pass, just low enough, just drops below the net so that Seles had to volley up fractionally, which she didn't do, and just caught the tape.
So finally, Capriati with a chance to square the set at 6 games all and take it to the tiebreak. Oh dear, and a double fault.
An amazing game this one's been.
I think that was in Jennifer's script. Oh, nice cheap point on serve. So she gets a second chance.
Well, the pressure's really telling, isn't it, on both players?
Longest game of the match by far, and the most important. 8 deuces we've had.
Jennifer Seles.
And just didn't quite get in position for that one. Just played it a little stretched. Another set point.
And finally, Seles does convert, and she takes the set 7-5 in 49 minutes. I'm sure that the crowd here, all very knowledgeable tennis fans, would appreciate the struggle that off the court these two players have had.
Well, that's the time for the drop shot, when you've hit a very deep, penetrating drive that's pushed your opponent well behind the baseline. She returns the ball mid-court, and you're inside your baseline. Here's the drive. You're well inside your baseline. You play the drop shot. Doesn't even have to be perfect. They've just got too much court to cover.
No, she needed a street directory to get back from there, didn't she?
Well, Capriati thinks it's missed. Then has a look and maybe accepts that might have caught the edge.
I think it might have. That did too.
40-30.
Well, we're certainly seeing a free hitting match here. First one, then the other, coming up with a clean winner from the back of the court.
It was this game in the first set that Capriati broke. So a long time between drinks, breaking on Seles' serve. Seles retrieved that break mid-set. So let's see if she can put some pressure on here. Deuce.
And finish Seles.
So Seles holds the serve. Again, a close game, not as long as the previous one we had on Capriati's serve, but Seles leading 1-love and by 1 set to love.
15-love.
Yes, nice.
Calmly played that one. It was the serve into the body that did the damage. Seles could only fend it off mid-court. Oh,
love game to Capriati. That's interesting because the time previous, the 12th game of the first set, she had a couple of chances to hold, but all those set points were involved there. She lost a serve, and the time before she served, she also served to love. So, not winning the points on a serve when she needed to, but it's 1-1 in the second. Capriati's last win over Seles back in 1996 in Chicago.
15 love.
Good sliding lefty serve there, cutting away. So these two players very evenly matched. There's the serve. Similar styles. Seles just that little bit mentally tougher in the long rallies.
Love.
As for the game, love game to Seles, and she goes to the changeover, leading 2-1 in the second set.
Well, perhaps a change coming into it because she did come to the net there, Capriati. You've just got to come in on the right balls, though, which she did there.
Well, we might see 3 love games in succession on serve. 2 of them to Capriati if she can win this point. Which she can with an ace. Both players 2 aces. Capriati 3 double faults. Seles just the 1.
Oh. Well, she had the opening there. She's just pulling Monica wider and wider with each shot. Just couldn't find that forehand corner.
Could be the 4th love game of the set. Oh. Well, the best return of the match to date. What a shot. That'll be worth another look.
I think a little bit of frustration there at 40 love. I think she just said to heck with it.
Oh, we're not going to see it. What a shame. Still a comfortable game to the former champion. 3 games to 2 she leads in the second set. You knew that was going to happen, didn't you?
Yep.
Sorry, Jennifer. Oh, that was a good volley. Dad liked it.
15-1.
Well,
another good one.
Perhaps a change of tactics. They had such tough rallies. This would shorten the rallies a little. And providing she comes in on her terms, which is after a heavy serve or deep ground stroke.
She's going to come in there again too. Forehand winner, and she races to 40-15.
And again, looking to be playing inside the baseline.
Deuce.
Well, it's tightened up a little bit now.
Well, she served the double faults really at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Usually on her game point.
Only 4 of them, but it's the old story, isn't it? It's when you serve them.
See that ball toss getting away from her again. Getting out in front and a little low. Just snuck that one over.
Oh dear. Double fault on break point. We're talking about double faults at the wrong time. That was a real bad time.
Wasn't really a vicious toss of the racket. Just spun it out of her hand a bit. Did bounce up a bit. And Lynn Welsh has given her a code. A warning for racket abuse. I don't think it was all that severe, but anyway. It's the double faults of the killers, though, Pete, aren't they?
Yeah, wrong time.
She had a game point. There's the bounce there. It did bounce up pretty high and got away from her a bit. Yeah, perhaps it was justified.
It did get away from her a bit.
Better than I thought, actually. It bounced over the fence.
You don't see too many mishits from Seles. So the door slightly ajar. Love 30. Maybe Capriati can get that break back straight away.
There it is again. That's the shot that does the damage. When she can get it onto a backhand, the two-handed side backhand, she angles it just into the service court. Won successive points with that shot.
4-2-30 all, so Capriati really needs to work hard to try to get a break point and get back into the set in the match. Hard way to win a point.
Well, full marks to her. Capriati. She had let that bounce and Seles would have recovered and the rally would have continued. So she had the courage to play that high volley from the service line. Deserves the chance here to break back.
There's not too many chances on Seles' serve. This will be as good as she gets. Second serve. Well, a little bit of luck. She was good enough to take advantage of it, and she breaks back straight away. 4-3. Seles leading in the second set and by 1-0. Got her.
Wasn't that far away either, and Monica couldn't run for that. I wonder if she's tiring fractionally here.
I don't think I'd give her a speeding ticket, but she still gets around pretty well. Yes. Nice and deep.
Picking up the pace a bit there, Seles. Taking the ball a little earlier. And a couple of mishits, that's often a sign of tiredness because you're just not quite moving your feet to get into position.
Yes, when your tiredness goes off, so too do your skill levels. So a chance for Capriati to draw level here now after Seles led 4-2. Ace for the game.
Yep, I thought it was wide. Monica circling a mark. I agree with her. We're pretty much sitting on this line. I'll be surprised if this doesn't show wide. Yep.
A slice of luck going Capriati's way. So she's got herself back on track after double faulting on game point in the 6th game. She's won the next 2.
Too good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, it's a great shot.
Not easy to do when you're on the full stretch to be able to still get power on the shot as Seles does here.
Yes, that's nice down the line. The forehand, Jennifer, like that.
Yes, Capriati's turn now to produce a winning drive. Gee, they're hitting a lot of winners in this match.
31 to Capriati, 15 to Seles. So double. That in itself is surprising.
And forced Seles to really go for that because no way she would have recovered. She had to go for a winning shot. Overhit it.
Well, a couple of big points here. 15-30, 4-all. Second set. Capriati trailing by a set. Maybe just a sniff that she can take this one and take it to 3. It's out.
I think she's just tired a little the last couple of games, Monica. Not quite getting into position.
15-40, so 2 points for a break and a 5-4 lead. That's out as well. So loose game from Seles. Capriati good enough to take advantage. And Capriati leading 5 games to 4 now in the second set.
5 games to 4.
Well, she hasn't looked back since bouncing her racket.
No, that did the job for her.
Might
Code
have released
violation.
some tension. She was down 4-2 then. Played 3 pretty good games. Stefano's pretty pleased with all of that.
I think he is.
He can sense a 3-setter and then his daughter winning in 3. That's
well,
the script he likes. And Mum's
she's had enough, has she? For the time
she'll be
being.
back.
No, I wouldn't think she'd go too far. Well, the crowd would certainly like to see it go to 3. Seles extended by a different style of player the other night in Justine Nanon from Belgium. I must admit, I really did like her game, and I enjoyed that. But that was a match of contrast, wasn't it? Not two baseliners here where you've got Capriati and Seles, but Nanon has a game that would be suited to a lot of surfaces, and what a great talent, just a teenager. Now this is the big game for Capriati. The 10th. She's come back from 2-4 down, broken the 7th. Comfortable service game on the 8th. Now, can she take it to 3 sets?
Got to try to keep her shots away from that particular part of the court where Seles can produce this shot. This is the best one. Here it lands again just around the service box, corner of the service line and the sideline.
Importantly, winning one of the first 2 points. The single-handed era.
She knew she'd missed it. She didn't react after she played the shot. She just stood there and watched it, and she could see it was going to fade wide. There was no moving back to the centre for the next shot.
Oh, she slowed that one right down. An ace. 137k only. So spun that one in. Second serve speed. That'll do it.
Right on it.
15 all.
Good stretch there to keep the ball alive, but Seles devastating as usual when she's got time.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
What a pickup that was. First of all, to get the racket on it and control it so well. Great shot.
30 all.
Good change of direction there by Capriati, cross court, and then changing up to quickly down the line to expose Seles's lack of movement.
Well, she's got break point now. First game, third set. This would make it 5 games in a row to Capriati.
Again, quickly down the line, changing it up.
So she gets the early break. 1 game to love in the third.
First game, final set.
Looks to me like Seles has actually changed her outfit, Pete. I mean, I'm not really a fashion guru, but didn't she have a white skirt on? Now she's got a blue, so I'd say she's had a full change.
Well, when she went off, she pulled at the shirt, indicating to the umpire she was going to change the shirt when she left the court. Long time to change it, though, wasn't it? Just the same. Unless she jumped in the shower quickly.
Well, she shouldn't be allowed to do that.
But it is a new outfit.
There's that toss. It just gets low and in front. Big game this, though, because Capriati, I think the crowd's swinging around a little to her favour, actually.
30-15.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, especially after the long delay. They're pretty knowledgeable fans. They think that was more than a toilet stop. It was tactics as well.
40-15.
Well, that's 6 games in a row, Alan.
Yes, and that was really a key hold there for Capriati. You never really feel like you've completed the break of serve until you actually hold your next serve to consolidate, which she did there with quite some authority, I thought.
And Seles on the back foot.
Well, she hardly went to play that, Seles. She's not going to carry on anymore with the conversation with the umpire. There's no overrule immediately. See, she hardly takes the racket back.
She was in command at that point pretty well from go to woe.
15 all.
Here's that first point. I'd say it just missed. Pretty close, though. I think you'd need to be playing that rather than
it was,
waiting for the call.
Well, it was a silly play by her. You play until you hear the calls.
Just a bit too eager there off that high bouncing ball. Difficult to get power off ball, make contact above shoulder height.
Yes.
Interestingly, Seles not even attempting to run for that. I think she's conserving energy. She wasn't leaning that way. Wasn't looking for this ball, so makes no late-minute attempt to try and hit it.
Double.
Tired looking serve, though.
Yeah, it was. Tired looking Seles, I think. As you said, she made no attempt to get that to that other shot.
Well, that's the perfect answer.
Well played.
Really controlling the rally there until finally she can deliver the winning shot. So a great response to the last 2 points. Well, I think Monica's got to win this game, or it's just about good night, I'd say.
Double break, that would be 3 love and 7 games on the trot to Capriati. However, it's back to deuce.
One thing we know about Seles, though, she is a great competitor.
Oh, not helping her there.
Advantage Capriati.
Double fault on game point, so Capriati gets the break. She leads 3 games to 1 now in the 3rd and final set.
The new balls, really just flying through the air that little bit faster.
And Jessie doesn't want to open with 2 doubles. Effectively, they're the same result.
Yeah, there's a short second serve. That's a perfect little chip shot into the corner.
She's played those well, hasn't she?
15-30.
Just calmly plays it, follows through nicely. It's been a good shot for her this last set and a half. The down the line forehand. It's a lot of distance for Seles to have to cover.
13 forehand winners to 2.
Yes.
Well, she came back from love 30 down there.
Capriati leads 4 games to love.
Well, I think the crowd's a little bit stunned. They were, I think, expecting a Seles victory when she led 7-5, 4-2. Her mother has returned. And they were quite happy, as you said, to see a third set.
Yeah.
I think they're a little surprised to see Seles down 4-love.
8 games in a row. Capriati's won. Gum's getting a good workout now. I might have gone out to get an extra packet of PK or something.
I think she's just out of petrol tickets, Monica.
Well, she hasn't appeared to be suffering any injury.
They did a lot of running, though, that first set and a half, didn't they? That was really tough, unrelenting.
Well, you said that,
tennis.
didn't you? How can
Yeah.
they keep this up for 3 sets? And they haven't been able to, or Monica hasn't.
Well, I think her fitness has been under some question. It's often mentioned in her media conferences, and she says she's trying to work on it and improve it a little bit.
Well, game point to stop the rot and get on the scorecard in the 3rd set. Monica Seles has never beaten until the umpire calls the score. Capriati would know that.
We've seen no signs of physical discomfort, though, have we?
No, she hasn't bothered to call for the trainer or anything like that.
And really hadn't even run back into the middle of the court.
No, she had to start running.
Yeah. She thought she did a winning shot.
Finally, breaks the run of outs, gets on the scorecard in the 3rd set after Capriati had reeled off 8 games in succession. Cirrus cloud, isn't it?
Don't know.
It's white. This is a big game for Capriati.
She wasn't quite ready, I don't think, so Jennifer will get 2 serves. And promptly serves an ace. for fifth.
Fifth. Seles has 2. Capriati 7 double faults though.
Lat for serve.
Well, just again thinking that was when most of these shots are too close though not to play really, I think.
But she should know better than that.
She should. I mean, if it was out, that would have only been by a centimetre or 2, so you just got to return that. I think it's when you're mentally, though, you're sort of...
You're hoping it's out.
Yeah, here it is.
Watch the shadow. Well,
you got to really play it.
It's too close not to play, isn't it, as you said? And knocks off the volley pretty quickly.
Dad's all smiles.
Capriati leads 5 games to 1.
Well, he has every right to be proud of his daughter, I think, today. Fantastic comeback. Again, late on the taking the racket back there.
Well, we might be seeing one of Monica Seles' rare defeats in Australia. She's lost only 3 matches in her career here. Hingis is the only other player to beat her at the Australian Open. No.
30-15.
Well, again, she believes she got a dud call, but to her credit, she's getting on with it. Well, that again was pretty close, wasn't it? That's out. Oh, she covered more ground than Burke and Wills there. Oh dear, short ball on the forehand.
And that can shake you up when you're serving the match. You've got the point in your keeping. You're thinking, good, 15 love. And then when you miss it.
That's got a freebie there.
Capriati, of course, got to the semi-finals here last year, so she would equal that performance. Yes, what a shot. Seles, lovely little angle off the forehand to pull Capriati out wide.
Well,
Capriati does well, doesn't she?
Yeah, she did well. Stay in it as long as she did, Alan.
Well, there's that two-hander cross court, though.
Well, that forehand she missed on the first point
Yeah.
Might come back to haunt her for a while at least.
Well, also a poor choice of shot there to play the drop shot.
Oh, yes. She salvaged that, got something from nothing almost. So it's one of the breakback points.
30-40.
Just hooks it back across court.
Let for serve.
Well, Seles not done with yet.
No, you can never write her off.
No, at first point was the key. Such an easy, and it deflates you too, because as we've said so many times, serving the match is the hardest game to win, and if you just give away a simple shot on the opening point.
15.
And if I was Capriati, I would be trying like anything to break here and finish it off.
Exactly.
Well, that's a better time for the drop shot.
That was a brilliant drop shot.
Yes, but she'd forced Seles back, and she was a metre or so inside the baseline. Even though you still had to execute it.
15-30.
Capriati to within 2 points of match.
Very relieved to hear that call, wasn't she?
Well, it was clearly a fault, but the call was a little late.
That's the one that's been a match-winning point for her forehand, deep into the Seles forehand. Dad shouting out some last bits of encouragement here.
2 match points.
Thank you.
That'll give it to her. Capriati coming from behind to defeat Monica Seles in 3 sets. A fantastic match. Crowd evenly divided here.